nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Stewart, are you with us?
Yes.
Great. Mr. Zimmerman?
Here.
Mr. Fain?
Here.
Ms. Logan? Mr. Peterson? Mr. Moulter?
Here.
Ms. Stoller?
Here.
Mr. Richards?
Here.
Ms. Lang?
Here.
Mr. Stevenson?
Here,
Thank you.
we do have a quorum to conduct business tonight. The next agenda item is approval of our previous minutes from October 5th, 2022. Any discussion on that? If not, I would entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor use the voting sign aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain?
Abstain.
The motion carries.
Do I need to abstain? I was only here for part of the meeting.
No, I think we've got it in the minutes,
Okay.
so we're good.
Thank you. The motion does carry. The first agenda item for the public hearing is RZ 22-4 Magnolia Grove Salon. I believe we do have a request for a continuance for that.
That is correct, and this will be the second continuance, so it does require a vote from Plan Commission. But we did hold a neighborhood meeting last week with some of the neighbors, and so the petitioner would request a second continuance to work on the site plan to address some of those concerns, and so staff is supportive of that continuance request.
Okay, so staff is in support of the request. I would entertain a motion.
So moved.
We have a motion.
Second.
We have a second. All those in favor use the voting sign aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
The motion carries. Thank you. The next agenda item is RZ-22-7 Sunbeam PUD. It's a request to approve rezone petition from employment node to plan unit development mixed use for the Sunbeam PUD. Subject site is generally located on the east side of Interstate 69 and various locations on the north and south side of 116th Street. And the petitioner is the City of Fishers, and we have Megan to present on behalf of the city.
Yes, thank you. Megan Vukasich, Director of Planning and Zoning. So as mentioned, this area that we're looking at is here on the east side of I-69. There's various parcels within this area that's highlighted in blue. More specifically, those areas are identified here on the location map. This is a rezone for the remainder of the undeveloped land around the Fishers District area. And so what the city is proposing to do with this rezone is really proactively rezone this undeveloped area to be in line with what's been developed within Fishers District. So just to go through some of the history of the Fishers District area, the Yard PUD was first approved in 2016. That was under a PUD ordinance, and it allowed for a mix of uses. The Slate and the Union at Fishers District were then approved in 2021. And then most recently, the Yard Phase 2 was approved just last month in October for the new event center and associated entertainment uses. So we've clearly seen development come through in this area, and so we'd like to take that remainder land and align that zoning with what we've seen developed for Fishers District. So the City of Fishers, on behalf of Sunbeam, is seeking this approval. Again, it would align with the Fishers District PUD development that was approved on those developments that I had just mentioned. And I did want to highlight the Fishers 2040 plan as well for this area. So there's a few different land use designations. There's regional mixed use, regional center, and employment nodes. So this really is supposed to be our drawl of our community. And I took this quote from Fishers 2040. So it says, a mixed use district that provides a community hub with higher densities and intensities of commercial retail, employment centers, multifamily attached residential, public spaces, institutional uses in a pedestrian friendly environment. So that really sums up, I would say, what the existing Fishers District is and what we would like to continue to see occurring in this area. Staff does recommend favorable recommendation. We have not heard from any remonstration from any of the surrounding neighbors. And then I'd just like to introduce the representatives from Sunbeam to add a few brief comments.
Thank you, Megan. Good evening. My name is Jamie Chrisman. I'm with Sunbeam Development. Sunbeam Development has been a long-term landowner in the community for over 40 years. The proposed PUD that we're seeking would allow us to bring unique entertainment, retail, and restaurants to Fishers, similar in concept and design to what has been done with the Fishers District. Having the property rezoned to support those uses is necessary in order to have a successful development of the property that we still have in the Fishers area. So I thank you for your consideration and happy to answer any questions you have.
Thank you. Any questions from board members?
I would just like to say, I'm really pleased to see this moving forward in the direction that will allow the community to further develop out the entertainment area that we have and to bring in those entertainment venues, those restaurants, and to really increase the density in this area. I think we're looking forward to working with you and look forward to really developing this area out. I'm hopeful that it will develop out, as we move forward with the event center, and look forward to working
Thank you. I
with you.
think there's a lot of synergies there, obviously, when we brought Topgolf to the community and Portillo's, obviously working with you guys on the acquisition of ground from us for IKEA, and then now with the event center and the success of Fishers District, we think there's a great opportunity for the community, so thank you.
Yes, thank you. We look forward to working with you and really making Fishers an entertainment destination for not just Fishers and Hamilton County, but all of really central Indiana. So,
Thank you. I echo Selena's sentiments in regards to the petition. I just have a question or clarification from the staff. As I understand it, this is a proactive approach, and this will just upgrade our standards for zoning to be consistent with what else we have in the Fishers District?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. Any other comments from board? If not, at this time, I will open the public hearing. If there's anyone from the public who would like to address this petition, feel free to approach the podium and state your name and your address. Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. I will entertain a motion.
Make a motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Todd and a second by Don, I believe. Roll call, Kay?
Mr. Stewart.
Aye.
Mr. Zimmerman.
Aye.
Mr. Fain.
Aye.
Mr. Moultert.
Aye.
Ms. Stoller.
aye.
Mr. Richards.
Aye.
Ms. Lang.
Aye.
And Mr. Stevenson.
Yes, the motion does carry. Thank you. I don't see any old business. Megan, any staff communication for us?
Yeah, I just want to give an update from last month's city council meeting. So the event center was approved by city council. So here's the concept plan showing that development just for a reminder. And then they also did approve the rezone for the new Marketplace Towns PUD. So this is a development for 53 for sale townhomes off of 37.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Seeing no other agenda items, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.